Hey guys, this is FlashX007 and today I'll be reviewing the 1 to 100 scale Master Grade Sinanju Stein Verka. And today I'll be reviewing the inner frame. So without further ado, let us begin the review. As you can see, I disassembled it and it is too big to really fit inside my video booth, so I had to break it apart. So anyways, what I'll be doing is doing the head and the chest first, then the legs. Not the legs, the arms, the waist, and so on and so forth. So let's get to it. Okay, and here's the head along with the chest and the shoulders. And the first thing I would like to start with is the head. The head has two stickers put on. The eyes, which I think are pretty cool. These two double eyes really look good compared to the mono eye. The mono eye Sinanju is definitely sexy as well, but giving this guy two eyes really gives it more of a personality, I think. And also it looks pretty cool. So right now this thing looks like the Terminator, just my opinion. Also the sticker here, I think they attempted like a real grade type of attempt with this. Basically the point of the sticker is to make color separation, turn this into white compared to the all gray piece that it really is. And I got this side out. It looks good, but this side I kind of messed up on. Like, it looks okay, but then when you go on the top, there's like some gray silver area, so the sticker on the top kind of peeled off when I tried to fix it. But that happens. I still need to work on my sticker applications. I'm not really that good at it. And also for the shoulder, this is actually pretty cool. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of, well, actually no master grades really have supportive shoulders. You always need to connect the arm right there through the hole onto the shoulder joint right there for it to stay in place. But this, it can stay on its own and it can move on its own. So that's pretty cool. And another plus thing is no poly caps whatsoever, and that's really incredible to really know that. So, and also it's light frame. It's really fun, and what surprised me is it's really a simple build. Like, even the newbie or new experience type of modelers that want to dab in master grades can build this rather easily. I'm not saying it comes with less parts. It actually comes with a lot. It comes with a decent amount of runners, but for whatever reason I thought it was really simple and easy, and that's, to be honest, that's what I kind of like about it. I didn't expect it. I'm sorry, the camera fell. I didn't expect it to do that. But anyways, yeah, that's basically it for the most part. But enough about that. Let me just show you guys the detail. Check the detail out on the head, the back, the side, which I think is pretty cool. Also the chest. See the little scribed lines? It's pretty cool. And that's pretty much it for that. So let's move on. And here's the arm. But before we move on, I would like to note that again, the camera fell earlier. So don't give me heat for that. Sometimes I do tend to mess up. I'm not really perfect at these videos yet. So unfortunately, even I notice that I make mistakes sometimes. But that happens. But anyways, I don't want to go off topic. Here's the arms, and I really do love it, and I'm going to show you why. So first off, let's just bend this back right there. 180 full movement, so that's beautiful right there. But what I really love is these two guys right here. These are hydraulics, or meant to be hydraulics. So when you bend them back down and full straight, and basically that's what it looks like. And again, I really love it. I can't wait to paint it and detail this guy up. Unfortunately, that's gonna have to wait, but just the possibilities are endless right here. And I really do like the arm structure. It looks simple, but it's really articulated. And the structure without use of polycaps is really well designed. And here's the little joint that goes onto the chest. Well, not chest, but the shoulder, like, you know what I mean. So yeah, that's basically it. And here's the perfect grade master grade sized hands, and these are the same as New Gundam Verka. One thing I didn't like about the hands is the stiffness When you get the perfect grade, master grade sized hands, I think if you have a new gun Verka, you're going to know what I'm talking about. These hands don't come flexible. You have to break them in. And what I mean by that is you got to bend them out, twist them, use them, pose them, this and that. And unfortunately the index finger fell right now. But yeah, these really do pose a problem. And I'll get to it right shortly as soon as I fix this. I'm sorry about that, the index finger fell off. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that the stiffness sometimes causes the parts to really get sore and break down on you. And what I mean by that is, for the example, the index finger, and it happened on both hands. When I tried to loosen it up, I was trying to be really gentle with it. However, this little joint right here, the ball socket, it fell off, and now as you can see, the socket is now stressed and it won't stay in place at all. And that was because this little joint right here, this side that allows it to move, as you see right here, this is what allows it to move, that got stiffed and locked up, so I had to manually take it out and fix it up. And on top of that, the other hand didn't have this issue, but this one did. When you bend this, same locking issue. However, hold on if I can see. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's popping out. So definitely, in my case, I got to be careful when I play with the Sinanju Stein, because these hands are not really playful enough. Basically, I guess in my luck, the index fingers are messed up in this one, but that's okay. It doesn't really remove any less preference, likability on the model. It's just annoying that that issue really came out. It was unexpected. But besides that, the perfect grade, master grade sized hands are fun, and it's the same as the new Gundam Verka's hands, so you can have anything you want with it. And by that I mean the poses. But that's basically it for the arms. Rather simple, so I can't really go forward with any other information. You can check the detail out. I really like this side right here, so it'll be fun detailing that whenever I get to it. And also the little joint socket. And that's pretty much it. Here we have the waist slash torso, or whatever you wish to call it. But basically, it's, again, really rather simple. I've seen waist more intricate, like the new Gundam Verka's. And this one just has a few pieces. It has 2 pieces inside here. Then you just push it in, and then 1 piece right there, and that's basically it. And this is the action-based thing. Off video, I was really bored. Well, not bored, but I just built the action base. Sorry, I hope you guys don't mind. But basically, that's how you put it on the action base. So basically, that peg goes right there, and that's pretty much it. Pretty simple enough, I think. And also, if you don't have an action base one, highly recommended. It is a godsend. That thing is really awesome. I've been messing with it since I built it. But yeah, so for the waist, rather simple. And I like the little gimmick right here. I don't know if I can pull it off right now. But yeah, see? So that's basically going to hold the weapons behind. So you just bend that in, and then you push it back out. Push it back in. So you can push it out, push it in, any way you want. And that's rather simple. Just showing you guys the detail now. So yeah, these look white. They are actually denubbed, so they're straight surface. It just looks like that because I didn't sand them. I denub using an X-Acto knife, no sanding at all. And if you're really good at it, you don't really need a sander. That's if you really want like a fine result. And considering I'm going back to paint all my models, I don't really need to do that yet. So yeah, that's basically it. One thing I forgot to talk about is this. I don't know why I forgot to talk about this. Hold on. See? You can push that, and so it has that full range of movement. So you can put it here, middle here, or right there. So that's pretty cool. I don't know why I didn't mention that. I'm sorry. But that's basically it again. Let me show you the top part. For whatever reason, it doesn't really like to stay put, so I'm hoping the armor will help improve that, because right now you can see the seam lines more than it should come out. Who doesn't love master grade legs? And in this case, same case as usual, it's just beautiful and well designed. Look at the mechanics involved in making it. So first off, let's start with the legs. For the legs, there we see the full range of movement. Actually, once the armor is put on, you won't see that ever, but that's just an example of how posable it is. As you guys can see right there, it can stay on its heels. Not its heels, but its front section right here. So that's pretty cool. And next up, the little hydraulic mini thing right here. You can't go too far with it, otherwise it's gonna pop out of here. So you got to be careful as that goes along. Little seam line here, so I need to just push that in. And what else? This thing right here. So really rather detailed. I don't know majority of what this stuff does, except for the given parts like the thrusters. These are pretty cool. It's the same thing as the new Gundam, which I kind of like. The parts are separate, so when you go back to painting it, you can paint this any way you want, and you can paint the inside, and then you can paint this part to have a special effect. And if you know what I'm talking about, definitely it's now easier to do with stuff like that. And also the legs. Here we go to the sexy legs. Once the armor is put on, you'll see the sexy color separation, and overall the model is sexy. There's no give or take about that. It's entirely good, and any type of Sinanju is good in my book, because that's the best design ever. There's no way you can butcher a Sinanju, but I could be wrong on that. Somebody might have butchered theirs, but that's irrelevant. But anyways, that's basically it for the detail. And also the socket right here, same as the new Gundam, if you ask. Actually, if you ask me, it's not entirely the same. It's just the idea is the same. So, and that's pretty much it. So now all I need to do is show you guys the detail, and we can wrap this up. So just check that out. This side, oh, that's just gorgeous. Hydraulics right there. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, but I'm enjoying it right now on video with you guys. So yeah, I really enjoyed playing with the inner frame. So it was really fun, and I might do this for future master grades as well, because I really respect the model more now, just seeing the mechanics used and developed to make it move. Okay, so enough about that. Let's pop this guy back together. So first off, what we're going to do is carefully pop the arm socket back in. And this is really light frame, and I'm going to discuss that shortly as soon as I pop this guy back in, so bear with me. I was really surprised by the lightweightness. That's not even a word, I think. If it isn't, oh well. But it was really light, and there's no way I can really explain that unless you really have it on in your own hands. So if you have one, great, then you know what I'm talking about. But this thing, surprisingly light, and I will do my best to explain that shortly. So this goes here, and you definitely got to be careful with it. Since it's lighter weight, it's molded in lighter plastic, so basically there's a pro and a con to that. The plastic's going to be easier to develop. Not develop, but it's basically gonna make the model lighter, but the bad part is it's probably gonna be more fragile. So again, caution is required. But here we go, and that's basically it. So let's discuss final thoughts. So for my final thoughts on the inner frame, first off, I would like to compare with the new Gundam inner frame. Basically, the new Gundam is the first model to introduce the polystyrene inner frame, I believe, give or take, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was still heavy. It still had some weight to it, but this one, no weight at all. I feel nothing. It's just like a slim percentage of weight, and again, not really noticeable at all. So that's a really shocker right there. This inner frame is entirely made out of lighter plastic. So basically, I think polystyrene. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that's a cool thing actually. But again, it has a few bad things. And what I mean by that is, like, since it's made out of polystyrene, some parts are more fragile, or in general the entire thing is more fragile now. So if you do something wrong, you're probably going to feel the consequences really easily. So besides that, a few things that I really noticed, that the inner frame is really rather simple. And I don't have a Sinanju Stein. I don't have a Sinanju, but just based on the inner frame I can see the relevance. And of course that's going to make sense because the Stein is the prototype of the Sinanju, so they're really resembling one another, so the inner frame should rather look similar. But I think it just looks too simple in my opinion, and I didn't really put the armors down at all yet. But I'm really feeling the simple feel, and some might like it, some might hate it, and some might have mixed feelings about it. I personally have mixed feelings about it. So yeah. Do I recommend it? So far I just built the inner frame and I'm loving it already, so what the hell are you doing sitting down? Go order one. And if you really want one, check out the link below. I believe GK Gundam Kit has updated their yen ratio. So basically what that means is, since the yen dropped, they adjusted their prices, so they're more accurate now. And on top of that, they're on a promotion, so I know I didn't check the US dollar amount, but I know that this goes for 490 Hong Kong. You can check that out, or Google Hong Kong dollars in US and you'll see the estimation. But that's basically it. So if you want one, feel free to check the links in the description. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and if I missed anything, let me know as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and let me know what you guys think about the Flash build series. Hope you guys enjoyed it so far.